Ooh, fun. More roadworks. This place just reeks of royalty and money.
That's fine, I ain't gone in there. It says unsuitable for heavy goods vehicles in there.
I'm an idiot. Bundle of 60 mil. So I hope those lads don't pull out and pull me.
Be stinky.
Stinky. Oops. Told you I should have stayed in my bed today. Did I mention that this day is not going well? Got a wee 3-ton weight limit and everything on it. Morning, Sweet Pea. Welcome back. Or just welcome if you've never saw me before. My name's Jay and I'm a Class 1 truck driver based in Edinburgh. And this is rebar. This is what I deliver. So if you've never saw this before, it's used in concrete, makes it nice and strong. We have 3 drops today. But 95% of this is coming off at the first drop. And then the bundle at the very back there, that's gone up to Aberdeen. And those 2 sheets of mesh are going into Perth. So, come along for the ride. Sometimes it gets a bit spicy. Sometimes the day goes really well. But usually because I'm a dumbass, I fudged something up. Last time we were over St Andrews Way, I missed some turn-ins and I got accosted by some angry villagers. I'm sometimes also a Class 2 driver. This is my other truck, which somebody commented that they would quit this job so fast because of lack of phone numbers, the lack of customers giving information, my boss man not making sure the truck was fit for purpose. As you point out, I chose to go in this to that village drop. My boss had suggested come back, put it on the rigid. I had a look. This steers at the back. This trailer is actually shorter than that truck is. And if I show you this, so that's the wheelbase on it. 6.5 metres that is. So it doesn't steer too well. It's like a big boat. And if you've not saw that video, go watch it and you'll see why I didn't take the rigid. The Arctic was a better choice. Somebody actually commented you should have took a weird truck. Like, they're both the same width. And like I said, the rigid turns worse. So I wouldn't have been able to do anything different. I'd have still been in the middle of the road. I'd have still blocked it. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to check this load over and have a look at my Sat-Nav, because it's being as usual twat itself and doing nothing. We are inside though, so it doesn't like being inside. So I'll switch these off just now. I'll get all my checks done, get my load checked over, and we'll head to St Andrews. I have the weirdest instructions. Well, they're not weird. Enter via new roundabout off C65. You try and find out what road's the C65 is. I think I've got it. Not Melville Road is what it says. Enter via new roundabout off C65, not Melville Road. There's another road off the roundabout that goes onto Melville Road. I think that's where it is. The C65 that is. I don't know where the roundabout is. Right, time is 6:10. The Sat-Nav is still being a twat. It was working, it stopped working again. But that's neither here nor there. We will deal with it. If you've never saw me before, we are going to make a stop. Sometimes I stop on North Junction Street. Other times I just stop just along here. I think I'm going to stop on North Junction Street because there's a single young female walking along, and I don't like it's a bit of a dick move, I think. Stopping your truck on a street and getting out. I can appear quite freaky or scary to young women, so I don't want to do that, folks. I don't want to do that. I know the reason I mention it is because I done it the last time. I never saw a young lassie walking along the road, and stopped the truck, parked it, and I was getting ready to pop out, and I saw she was walking alongside the trailer. And I thought, ah, crap, I can't get out right now. Just the way the world is these days, so I just tend to not put myself in those kind of situations. But this is where I normally stop. Get hazards on, I get beacons on, and we'll go and have a look, see how tight or loose the ratchet straps are. They'll be a little bit loose. You want to watch? That sounded CDA. It wasn't meant to be. You're facing the wrong way. Oh no, the young lass is walking up here. There we go, if I've got the camera out, it doesn't look so bad. But these ratchet straps will be loose. So, this one looks alright actually. It is. No, it's not. It is loose. I really didn't help my case there. I'm sitting talking to myself as far as she's concerned. It's probably, oh no, I'm walking past a madman. Obviously she doesn't know I'm talking to you guys. She, oh, a wee bit loose. That can't be the same lassie. She was miles away. She must have come from around the corner. Also, I said single female. I meant lone female. I didn't tell you folks, I'm a dumbass. Right, they shouldn't have come loose now. They should be all good. Get the beacons off, and we're on our way. Yeah, lone females kind of scare me. That sounds, that sounds a bit daft, all things considering the way the world is, but yeah, I just don't like being around lone females at all, so I try not to be, especially out in public. But the thing with the ratchet straps and that, the loads, some of them look absolutely horrendous, and I have said this before, yes, they look absolutely horrendous, but I'm never going to leave the yard if I think it's unsafe, and I think I've been doing this long enough to know when a load isn't a safe load. The particular one that we're talking about was the one where I went to that wee village at Bleble Craigs. Again, if you know that video, go watch it. And if you're one of my regular viewers and you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. YouTube keeps telling me I'm not asking early enough. So I'm asking you now, kindly, please. If you're not subscribed, please consider it. The loads. Yeah, I've been doing this long enough to know when a load is unsafe or at risk of falling off. And I have done it before. I've stripped a load back and moved things around. I said that one comment kind of, that didn't annoy me. It bugged me a little bit, because I thought I'm not in the habit of just cracking on at the gate regardless of what state my load's in. I know they're not going to be nice. I've loaded loads like that myself, and it's the best possible solution. These guys have been doing it, some of them have been doing it for over 20 years. I think one of them's been doing it over 30 years. So he knows how to load a motor, and he knows when there's a nasty load, how to load it in such a way that it's not going to try and fall off the side. So yeah, I'm not worried about that way. And another comment I got as well, I think it was on TikTok though, was, does that not just cut the straps? No, it doesn't. The straps wear out a lot quicker than if they were just strapping down to, say, pallets, shrink wrapped pallets or that. Obviously they're going to wear out a lot quicker with rebar, but it doesn't just cut them. That's not an issue. It does happen on the odd occasion that one will get speared on one of it's usually mesh, and usually it's the lads not paying attention to where the ratchet strap is before they tighten it up, and it'll spike through the mesh, and then you've just got to bin it because it's got a big hole in it. So, oh, folks, look at this! The sunnies are on! Woo! It just feels so much better when the sun's out. I said there, I didn't bin the video off because it was just chucking it down with rain. and the whole vibe was just depressing as balls. So yeah, no, come back. Well, that lasted long, eh? Wow, jinxed it. Put the sunnies on. We're on the A92. It is 20 to 7. It's 7:15. We're on the A914 and we're getting there for just after 20 to 8 because I managed a nice strong a nice strong 50 along the A92, and we're managing a nice strong 40 along the rest of the roads. I can hear it now. Get the pitchforks out. He's speeding. He's not a professional driver. Cut up his licence, ban his YouTube. I never said I was speeding. I said it's a strong 50 and a strong 40. That just means I never had to take the cruise control off. I never got stuck behind nobody. I never had to sit behind tractors or try and overtake tractors. You're managing a nice, solid, steady pace. It's a limit, not a target. If you're a truck driver or any kind of driver, delivery driver, it's a target. Right? Within reason. Obviously, if I'm on a single track road in the backwaters and anywhere, I'm not going to be hoofing it round there. But for the most part, it's a target for most of us. If you're out for your Sunday drive, by all means, it's a limit. You don't have to do it. Thank you. We'll pick up the. We do pick up the A91. We need to go right into St Andrews and then kind of come back on ourselves a little bit. So we just need to watch out for the students in Cooper because we'll be passing through while they're all heading to uni. They're not the brainiest of folks. For people who go to uni, they seem to lack the common sense that a big heavy truck will squish you. You can't just walk out in front of it. Usually got their earbuds in and they're facing their phone, and you know they try and cross the road like they're Moses parting the Red Sea. They're like, traffic, move. Don't work like that. Don't work like that. No, not in real life. In real life, you'll just be a road pizza, a smear on the road. Come along, pick you up with a shovel and put you in a black bag. Welcome to Cooper. If you have never been before, it's a very well-to-do place in Fife. Not as well-to-do as St Andrews is, right enough. Here it's maybe like, ooh, cup of tea. And in St Andrews it's like, get the hunting rifles out, get the dogs. You know, that level of well-to-do. And you got riff-raff like me coming in. You get them all scowling. Truck. Ooh, fun. More roadworks. Lucky me. It's 28 minutes past 7. We're on an hour and 18 minutes driving. Oh, we got a green light though. Happy days. So we're now getting there for just after 48. Oh, this man has stalled his car. Come on, baby. Power, power, power. Yeah, oh, helps if you put in power mode. There we go. Whoa. Big strong gears. There we go. Nice long one. Happy days. Oh, they're digging the ditch out. I was going to say, well, what's the point of the roadworks? They're just digging the ditch. I guess there's drainage issues or something. But this is the season for it, innit? With all the roadworks and that. Rather than wait until all the kids are on holidays. And get them done now, while everybody's still out and about and heading to schools and whatnot, heading to work. Because traffic is so much better in the school holidays. I can't wait for it. It just seems to be dragging. But it's night and day. It's like back in COVID times when once the kids are on holiday. Right, almost 20 to 8. We've made it into St Andrews. This place just reeks of royalty and money, doesn't it? I'm so far removed from these people's way of life. I'm closer to life on the moon than to what these people consider normal and hobbies and money. It's just a different world, this place. But we keep ourselves grounded, folks, because you know what? Even a king has to look at the toilet paper to make sure he's wiped his backside right. So we all the same. We all the same. There is no getting away from that. We born, we live, and we return to worm food all the same. So at no point getting all uppity about it, eh? Doesn't stop them right enough. It's a big dirty diesel. Oh, he's ruining the environment. Why has he not got a gas powered truck? I drive what I'm given. This is what they give me. I thought the road was further along. Sat-Nav said no. I know I've said it thousands of times, folks, don't fully trust your Sat-Nav. So we will take this a bit cautious, because I thought we went straight over at that roundabout and then turned right. Now I've kind of confused myself a bit. So I'll take it a bit cautiously in case I have screwed myself over. I'm actually, the video that I've binned off, it was a Stranraer run, and I think what I'll do is I'll just bench it now. I'm not going to delete the footage, because you get to see me fully trust my Sat-Nav and it ruined me. So I basically give you a prime example of why you didn't fully trust the Sat-Nav. I looked at the route in, and I had the route in planned in my head, and then it all went pear-shaped because a crucial road that I was going to use there was a diversion for it, and I'm going to let myself look bad here. That road actually didn't affect the way I was going to go in. There was a wee cut around, but it ruined me because I couldn't think where I wanted to go after that. So I thought, I'll be fine. It's right in the middle of Stranraer, so I'll just follow the Sat-Nav. And it took me into the one-way systems. And if you've ever been in the one-way systems in Stranraer, stop it snug. The only thing is, there was another truck driver who thought the exact same thing. He must have just followed his Sat-Nav as well, because he was following me. And there's a tiny wee roundabout that we were going round, and I could kind of just see him looking at me like, oh, we fudged up here. But there was no damage. There was no damage done, unlike yesterday, right enough. I knocked over a pallet of brick yesterday. A really silly schoolboy error, shall we say. I reversed between there's pallets of brick up one side of this wee narrow road, and I thought I was clear of the pallets. I'd forgot there was one extra pallet. I'd forgot the very last pallet. I thought I was past it, but I was not. Yeah, this is taking me a real... I knew it. Where is this taking me? Yeah, I'm not doing this. It's wanting me to go into the housing estate up here. I'm not doing that. We're gonna... I'm gonna turn round. I knew I shouldn't have trusted it. Why does it want me to go? There's a car coming up here. Please don't be coming this way. See, folks, told you I'm a dumbass. I do dumb stuff sometimes. That's fine, I ain't going in there. It says unsuitable for heavy goods vehicles in there. Right, we'll try again. I don't know why it's tried to take me that way. What a silly thing. So we'll just ignore that. I've got it now, I've got it. I was right, I should have went straight over at that roundabout. For whatever reason, it doesn't, this Sat-Nav does not like that road. And I don't know why. It's, there's no restrictions on it. There's no bridges on it. And it is way better than the it's way better than the road that was just trying to take me around. I mean, look at this nice wide road. And the reason I say it because the last time I went that way as well, and I remember going through the wee housing part, and it's a horrible little bit. It is not nice. Yeah, this road actually takes us right onto where I think the roundabout will be. Is it David Wilson Homes? Because I'm seeing signs for David Wilson Homes. I don't know, because I haven't wrote it on my paperwork. So I guess we'll find out in a minute, folks. We're now getting there at 8 minutes to 8. Yay! Told you, folks, if you're not subscribed, get subscribed, because I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. I do stupid shit like this and then tell you not to trust your Sat-Nav, and then I go and trust my Sat-Nav. When I seen it telling me to turn right, I was like, oh, do I want to do that? And then I was like, I was second guessing myself. I couldn't think if maybe I'd got it wrong. That's it, mate. Just crack on through the red light. And I need to block that entrance up to that wee bit, because otherwise I'll be blocking the whole road. That's Melville Drive or Road or whatever it was I said on the right. Melville Road on the right. That's the one we're not allowed to use, but there's big signs telling you construction traffic this way. So we will pretend like I never just fudged all that up, right? And we'll crack on for here. So it must be David Wilson Homes. There's the new roundabout that is not my Sat-Nav, because I never update the bleeding thing. So let's pop in here, and maybe the guys start at 8 o'clock. Probably 7:30, because maybe not. No, it does not look like anybody has started. It doesn't really look like anybody's got in either. We'll get the beacons on. Oh, he's just heading in. Lochwinnock, they've got nice motors then. I believe it's they're called West. Is it West of Scotland Motors? I think they are now, or they were. Mate, what? Has he got enough room? I think he's got enough room to get past me. Right, we're getting in. Just need to get around this lad. Again, we're pumped up on the curb a wee bit, but we should be right. That's the construction access on the right, but the lads have said they're tarring it today, so we need to go in this entrance, and somebody will guide me to where I need to be. So they seem like a very serious bunch. If only there was like a walkway or something you could go up. You just had to duck in underneath the end of that guy's flat pack hoosies there. The IKEA hoosies. Only a thing in Scotland apparently, like a big thing. I do think they use them elsewhere, but England didn't really use the kit hoosies. Beacons are still on. I do not know who is going to guide me. Is it this lad? Nope, not that lad. He's not looking at me either. It's not him. Where am I going? Apparently somebody was going to guide me where to go, but there's nobody here. Maybe he's round the corner. I think the guy I spoke to is round the corner. I would have left you running so you could, but the office was so far away, the Bluetooth would have just cut out and you wouldn't have heard nothing. And I'd have wasted a load of memory on my memory cards. Ah, there we go, I see him, he's waving, woo! So we're not going to get lost on a building site, just in a housing scheme. Ah, nice and easy. There we go, folks. Alright, my car.
How you doing, mate?
Not bad, yourself?
Alright, I need you to have a look at the route you're going to take, make sure you can get in and out, alright?
Alright.
I need you to go, the only way you can get in is up that way. I just want to make sure you can get in and out, so you alright to come with me first?
Aye, I'll walk with me, buddy.
Aye,
aye. Right, we walked the route. Plenty fine. I should manage, no problem. I don't think he realised the size of the truck, as in like it's an urban trailer and it steers. Might be questionable with a 40-foot trailer. Would probably be alright, to be honest. Just the last bit where he wants me to go into, it's there's a hole and there's all manner of other crap. You just need to watch on this road now because it's covered in mud. We don't want to slide. Again, if you know something before, there is a video somewhere of me going down a muddy hill and I tried to turn the corner and the truck just went straight on rather than turning. So basically where that white van is in front of that machine, that's where we're going to, but we need to turn right and follow the road round. Listen, you got to start sliding on this, are you? No, you're alright. Plenty weight on the drive axle. Cut her nice and right into the right, wing her left, and she should follow me around onto the tarmac. She's off at a wee tiny smidge, but nothing to write home about. What I want to do is I want to cut that sand a little bit. I'm just trying to get the trailer straight on. Like this. Oh, he's saying stop there, I think. I'm going to speak to him. Alright, I'm only going to speak to him, he's faffing a bit. Right, it must be just want me to stop here, I think. Right, I had a wee change of plan. We're tapped. I'm not going to faff about in there. I'm going to go to the left there and cut straight across. Right here. Like that. Easy peasy. There we go. That saved a hell of a lot of faffing about. Thank you, matey. Right, we can make our way to Aberdeen now. It's just in Aberdeen and Namur. I feel really bad. So I've actually already done this drop. It's gone to DFTS, which means it's got to one of the islands. The morning that I dropped it, I got back and my boss said the customer had been on the phone about lunchtime. Could he change it? He'd ordered the wrong stuff, and unfortunately for him there was no changing it. It was already booked in with DFDS and loaded up ready for shipping, so he had to get the wrong stuff and then he had to order the right stuff, and now he's sitting waiting on that as well, so his job's behind, he's doing money, and there was absolutely nothing we could do about it. Forklift. I feel like a dick now because that lad's waiting to cross. Never saw that forklift there. Forklift driver probably thinks I'm a bit of a dick as well for coming right up his backside. Something fell off his forklift, but I thought it fell off my truck, but it's the moisture barrier stuff, so it's nothing to do with me. I just saw it falling on the ground, but I thought it fell off my truck at first, but it must have fell off the front of his forklift. But anyway, our 470 kilos is our next delivery in Aberdeen. I'll show the mesh coming off in Perth. I didn't show that stuff coming off because like he was tramping it halfway across the site, and it wasn't. It wasn't going to be very much for you to see, if that makes sense. So I'll take a picture and you get an idea for that. But I'm just going to stop here and pop into my Sat-Nav to see how long it is for St Andrews to Aberdeen, because I do not know. I'm going to guess 2.5 hours. Tell me, Sat-Nav, tell me. Oh, get the sunnies on. I should really be getting the hoodie off as well. It's roasting. 11 o'clock. So 2 hours, because it is 9:01 right now. Not bad, folks. That is not too bad. We've made it to the Tay Road Bridge, but there seems to be some kind of hold up. And also, I've noticed an issue with my bundle of 60mm. So I hope those lads don't pull out and pull me. It's not a massive issue. It's shifted ever so slightly. So I need to get. Oh Christ! Keep to your in lane, mate. I need to pull over. Obviously, the Tay Road Bridge is not a great place to be pulling over. It's not at risk of falling off of that before anybody goes, oh, his load's unsafe. It's not. It's fine. It's just shifted ever so slightly. So I need to do something before it does become a hazard. I just noticed it coming down the hill there. It's now at a slight angle. I was parallel with the trailer, now it's at a slight angle. And this is the issue with, put that up because that's probably annoying. This is the issue with really small bundles like that on the trailer. It's extremely difficult to strap them down and keep them in place. There is things we can do, which in hindsight now I wish I had done when I was strapping it down, but it's what it is, folks. I bring it to you as it happens, the way it happens. And this person, I'm doing 45 on purpose so that people won't go past me because I want that lane. And this person is now just creeping ever so slightly faster than 45. Come on, Jesus! Now they're sitting alongside me. I'm refusing to get upset about it. Come on, it's a 50. Thank you. I know it's difficult. Thank the wee lad behind. There we go. So, first chance I get, I'm going to stop and I'm going to rearrange that bundle slightly so that it can't move. I know people right now are screaming like, you're supposed to have the experience, why did you not? So sometimes it slips your mind, folks. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a super trucker. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm a regular trucker. I'm just winging it out here every day. Right, it's 9 minutes to 11 and we're currently on the A92, but it used to be the A90. Then they built the Aberdeen bypass and they changed this to be the A92, and that is now the A90, which loops around and meets up with the original A90 on the other side. But back when I worked in Aberdeen, that bypass, that was still a twinkle in the council's eyes, and Aberdeen was horrendous to drive in. It was worse than Edinburgh. Edinburgh's bad. Aberdeen was 100 times worse. I used to live in a B&B in a wee village just outside Aberdeen called Ellen. It's where Brewdog are based. I actually stayed in B&B right next door to it. And I used to travel from Ellen to Aberdeen, and sometimes it could take you up to like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It was mental. But we are getting there about 11 or 2, but we probably won't because there's roadworks. Like I said, I was here the other week there with this stuff, well, the wrong stuff, not my fault, and there was a one-way system, and so you had to take this big detour to get round to take the turning that I need. So it may have changed. That may be gone now. I said it was just roadworks, so maybe they're quick up here. Maybe they get the roadworks done and dusted real fast. Right, it's 11:07. We're not too far, but we had a bit of a faff of it because the roadworks are still there, but they've added some extras on. So we should have come down for the left there the first time I went round the one-way system, but we could not because they closed that. Unfortunately, you don't find that out until you get into the one-way system, so you need to do your big stupid loop all the way back round and come in the bottom road, which is where we just come out of. So, you know, joy. It's been one of these days, folks. It's been one of those days. And the Perth drop, I have been to it before. I actually have the wrong address. But because I've been to it before, I know it's the wrong address. It says Castlebrae. That's Castlebrae, Perth, not Castlebrae, Edinburgh. two completely different places altogether. But Castlebrae and Perth is just one single track road, goes up in a loop off the 85, oh pardon me, and it comes back onto the 85. Extremely narrow, with a couple of extremely tight bends on it. The first time I went to it, I actually stopped in a lay-by, and I phoned the lad, and I asked him, "Wait, where are you?" And he's like, "Oh mate, didn't go where the Sat-Nav's telling you to go." He's like, "Just give me a bell when you're close, and I'll meet you at so-and-so." In fact, I think it's on a channel. It's on a channel. But it might have been the older style vlogs where I had the camera behind me. Where I'm actually going is it's a waste treatment plant. A water treatment works. And I mean, it's fairly narrow. But they do have a turning circle, so that's a Brucey bonus. Right, this is DFDS in here. It's going to be 11:10 when we get in, so nobody should be on any kind of lunch or breaks. The fish should be well gone. I would imagine they'd be long gone, the fish, yeah? Who's taking deliveries of fish at 11:10 in the afternoon? Hopefully not these guys. Oh, we got beacons on. I didn't record this the last time I was up here because I was just in the rigid. And I was a wee bit confused because I really wasn't sure if this was the entrance or if I'd come in the wrong way because everybody else was facing the other way. But we stopped next to this skip. And they just quickly whipped it off. So I will do the same again, folks. Oh, it's looking promising, folks. I see a lad in a footlift. No bell. Excuse me, buddy. How we doing? Alright. I bring more rebar. I was here on Thursday,
Right,
but the customer had ordered the wrong stuff.
Did they?
Aye.
Oh, okay.
And he was a bit too late in cancelling his order, so he's had to reorder it. It's just that single bundle at the back, buddy.
Just that one bundle?
Aye.
Right, pick the day.
It's
just parked along the side of the concrete here.
Will do.
And then that way you can just come in and...
I like the sound of that, mucker. Thank you. Okay, this time we're not parking next to the skip, we're parking next to the concrete. I don't know if that's an upgrade or what. At least I'm not next to the skip. Probably got old fish bits in it. Be stinky. Stinky! Oh. Now, will you stay there? Because you're not magnetised to anything. Here. Hi! Yeah. I just tried to move my truck while it's not even started. Oh, fuck, I should have stayed in my bed. What am I doing? Oh! Get myself banned off YouTube, that's what I'm doing. Let's not bump into the moop. That would be a disaster. Now, will they tip me quickly? Or will they go, there's a queue, mate, you need to wait? That wouldn't be fun, would it? Right, there we go. I'll stop it there. I'll shove you over there. What we're on, 6 minutes 29. Well, I'll reset this now. Right, we're done in there, but I was going to show you the tip, but it was just wasting battery and memory. It is now 20 to 12. You'll see in a sec. Can you see that? There's rebar still on the truck, other than the mesh. So allegedly, I was supposed to be collecting the stuff that I delivered on Thursday as well. Nobody knew this. Well, nobody told me this, sorry. My boss may well have known that. I just failed to mention that part. And DFDS, although they knew I was taking it away, they didn't have any paperwork for its return, so I don't know what's going on. In fairness though, I'm not paid to think, folks. I'm just paid to do as I'm told, which is exactly what I am doing. So nobody can have a go at me and say, oh, you should have done this or that should have happened or whatever. It has, however, put me on a bad foot now. Now I need to head to Perth And we will not get to Perth until 20 to 2. And like I said, it is a horrible little stretch of road. It's not very long, but it is quite narrow, and it does run right along the water's edge. I just need to deal with it, folks, won't I? Just need to put my big boy pants on and go for it. Like I say, I was going to show you that tip. Unfortunately, did I tell you? I'm just repeating myself, aren't I? I'm sure I've already told you. Aye, too much memory. There was so much faffing about going on. I just had to switch it off. But when I was coming up the slip road into Aberdeen, there was somebody in a Barrett Steel truck gave me a wee peep. If that was you, I like your tones, mate. I like your tones. Has my trailer pulled in enough? It has not. I'm just going to have to go as tight as I can to him. I thought he was going to let me go at first, but he did not. Oh well. Hey, anyway, this has just completely thrown me for a bone now. I don't know what I'm doing or where I am or what the day of the week it is. I hate when stuff, I don't know if things are happening. I hate it. I have to know what's going on. And that just, I had to lift the mesh myself out of the way so that I could land that bundle on, so that I could put the mesh on top of it. Because obviously the mesh is my last drop. That rebar's gone back to base with me. You get a better view now of the road closure that has not been announced anywhere. Can you see it? No, you can't see it from here. But you can see the diversion sign. There is not a diversion sign for the other side, you know, for the main side coming in. Why would you not? Stressful sometimes, folks. It's a tough job, somebody's got to do it, eh? Anyway, I'm waffling shit, I was speaking a bit. Right. Oh, voice cracked here. Right, it's 5 to 1. But today is not it, folks. My God. I tried to have a wee drink of my juice. And I thought, I'll be fine, I'll just crack the lid, went to have a big drink, and must have found the biggest fudging pothole in the whole of the A90. So I just launched it all over myself. So it all just ran right down to me, and because I've got leather seats, it all just pulled in between my legs and the leather seats. So now my shorts are absolutely soaking. I look like I pissed myself, and my balls smell like fruit forests. Yes! Love it. That's nice. So, definitely one of the days. We're, what are we on? 3 hours, 21 minutes driving, so I think we'll have enough drive time to get to site, get tipped, and get back out, and then sit and have our break. We got a 15 while waiting on them fudging about in Aberdeen, so we only need a half an hour. So I still think it was the right idea to reset my driving at St Andrews, because I like to get all my drops done before I have a proper break. You know, I can sit and relax. All my drops are done, I didn't need to worry about anything. I mean, it just means I would have been, rather than getting there at 20 to 2, I'd have been getting there at like 10 past 2. So, and hopefully these guys aren't on their lunch. If they are on their lunch, then I'll just have my lunch. So it seems like a win-win situation to me. Oh, what's going on here? A wee bit of fudgery. Mate, how did you go all the way for the right-hand lane to turn left? You couldn't have screwed that up anymore if you tried there. Well, we almost got Mr. Greenlight Man, but not today, not today. Oh well. We will crack on to Perth. Right, it's just left 25 past 1. We've got off the M90. Well, we're kind of off it and then back on it, I think. I think this comes under the M90, this bit, before it turns into the A9. That's a bit above us that that lad came off the right hand side. So that's the southbound traffic onto the M90. I did try and find out if he made it or not, but all I could find it was the initial news article that he went off that flyover. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a lad went off that flyover in a double decker. Second one to go off in a year. So, now you know, but I've just had the boss man on the phone asking how I was getting on. And I told him that I had the 12mm stuff on, and he said I shouldn't have took it. Oops. Told you I should have stayed in my bed today, folks. It's definitely one of the days, but them at DFDS told me that I had to take it because they couldn't keep it. I probably should have phoned the boss man, but I just assumed they hadn't told me. So, whoopsie! Hopefully it's not caused too much hassle. It says it has to go back up, but DFDS didn't want it, so I don't know where it's going to go. And I don't know who's going to take it either, because I don't think it'll be me. That's no great. But anyway, we're definitely going to have plenty of time to get into this truck, get delivered, and get back out and have our half-hour break before we need to head back to work. The fact that the boss man's phoning me tells me that probably either this trailer needs loaded with a lot of stuff, or he needs the other trailer loaded with a lot of stuff, and it's sitting outside right now, and because I've got the only unit, they can't move it until I get back to work. So I can only do what I can do, folks. That's all I can say to that. No point in me stressing about it. What will be will be. What will happen will happen. This is it on the right here. 25 to 2 it is. And we're on 3 hours 58 minutes driving, so that bus is motoring, we won't jump in front of him. I thought he was going a bit slower, I was going to go. Right, this is bugging me, this bundle now, because DFDS were adamant it was a straight swap. And I kind of just assumed that I'd either not heard my boss or he hadn't told me it was a straight swap. It's no unheard of for it to happen. What do you think, folks? Is this my bad? I mean, like I say, I suppose I could have phoned them and asked, you know, am I supposed to be picking this stuff up? But he says it's not our stuff, so I guess the customer paid for it and was probably going to pick it up for DFDS at some point. I'm kind of hoping this bit jumps out at me, because I'm not 100% sure on where the turn-in is. It's not there. Is it this one? I think it might be this one, folks. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, because I remember that wee bit there, because there was somebody parked in there when I was trying to leave, and they were making it really awkward. Thank you. So my plan is to park here and have my break. Aye, so let me know. My fault, his fault, DFDS's fault. I would put it down to DFDS, getting it to the wrong person. Surely it's up to them to sort that out. Oh, get beacons on! I really hope I didn't have to go back up. I'm really not a fan of driving up to Aberdeen, honestly. Crap. Haha. I'm mad. There's a wee post right in the corner I need to watch. I think I've missed it. I'll tuck the trailer in and he should be able to get past us. Right, let's try again. Let's try not meet anybody else though, because I don't want to do that too many times and I will fluff it up. But I see, it's not that far. It's just really narrow and horrible. You really don't want to be reversing along this too many times, eh? Something's bound to go wrong eventually. I've got the beacons on, haven't we? Oh, I feel like I'm going to get blamed for this, I really do. I actually thought I should phone him, and then I thought, nah, they'll just not have told me. Oh, mate. A little puppy dog. Hopefully it's an obedient one. don't know if I can get round the wee turning circle bit now. Oh, beautiful, you look confused.
Is that for here?
It's for Caledonia Water Lines, 2 sheets of mesh.
2 sheets? Where far?
Castlebrae, but the address isn't Castlebrae, the address is here.
What company is it for?
Caledonia Water Lines.
Eh?
Caledonia Water Lines. Caledonia Water Lines.
Right, that will be for us specifically, it's probably for at the one of the other sites.
See, I've been here before and this is the exact address he gave me, Castlebrae via the A85. The boy came and met me and brought me in here for Caledonia Water Lines.
Just that mesh like?
Just 2 sheets of mesh, mucker.
Who bought it? Was it Strain or was it Caledonia?
Caledonia bought it.
I didn't see a purpose for it down here right now.
I don't believe it's from here, mate.
No, I didn't even hear any of the Caledonia Water Lines boys number. I'll open this gate because you'll probably get turned down there.
Aye, no bother. Ah, see, I can see the stuff that's up there. It's the stuff I delivered the last time. I might be able to get around there still. What's this? This stuff will actually be for Castlebrae. I'm supposed to go into Castlebrae. Did I mention that this day is not going well? God, please be in for in here. That's all I need. That'll be the day I wait to pot if it isn't. What's that, Mucker?
You get thumbed there?
Yeah, I did the last time. I just went right round.
I can't go right there.
Can I go right round?
You be like nose in and reverse back at the anchor.
I'll try.
You're in the wrong place.
Where am I supposed to be like?
Back out and up the hill. Yeah. PH1. PH1 3JT.
3JT.
No bother. Cheers, mate. Cheers. PH1 3JT.
See, that's the exact same address he gave me last time. See that Castlebrae?
Aye.
That's away down there on the 85, away along there, and I phoned the boy, and he was like, "Oh, I'll come and meet you, mate, because you'll never find it."
Aye.
And I said that to him, I said, "Why do you not just give me locked in?"
Back out, up the hill, and you go along the main road, and you go off to your left, and down the kind of past the compound, just down there you're going. Aye.
So I go back out and turn right, or out onto the 85.
Back out, turn left onto the kind of main road that takes you back up. There's a kind of garage in that up there and a long.
Aye, alright, aye.
Turn down to your left there, down that hill.
I mean, that's... So it is actually on Castlebrae.
Aye.
It's got a wee 3-ton weight limit and everything on it. Right, we need to try and blindside out of here, folks. Well, into there. I don't know if I'm going to have the space to do it. I might actually, I might. Can't see a damn thing. Aye. I'm going to try. I'll tell you, the nerve has got to go.
Okay, your front end by the time you might catch those hoses, no?
Nah, she'll go. She'll go. It's just that box, I might end up hitting that box. in the red box. So give me a shout if I get close to it. Yeah, if I just keep going straight back at that, we'll go. She's proper. There we go. Helps having a steering axle on the back though, eh? What are you alright to sign for this, buddy? No, got a signature. You alright to sign for this, mucker, eh?
Aye.
Good lad. I'd see, that's one of the reasons they brought me in here the last time. They told me that I'll not get doing that, that bray, eh?
Back on my mat.
That's their copy, mucker. Thank you very much. See you later, eh? Just need to watch for that Harris fence in there. I'm not going to catch it. Say fox. Right, my ratchet straps are just still lying on the bed, but I'm going to, let's see, I've got to stop at that parking bit. I'll stop it there and then I'll have my break. What a stressful day, folks, I can't lie. It's just, and it's just been all tiny wee bits of stress. It's not been like massive things. Although that bundle might end up turning into a massive thing. Beacons are still on. If I had the time, I would have put you on the other side so you could see what was going on with that blind side. But I'd like to think you got a rough idea. You could see what was in front of me before I started the turn. Oh, I really don't know what I don't know how I drive past this woman. Sorry. Blanked. Completely blanked. Some people, honestly, I don't know what to be here, but this is where my delivery is. I can only apologise and I just get blanked. Like I'm some kind of ogre. My God. This is what you sign up for, folks, when you become a truck driver. Stress and blame. But we get sunshine. We get sunshine and we get to travel. So swings and roundabouts, done it. Sorry. Oh crap! I'm almost going into that wall. Better go into the wall than people though, eh? Oh, they're spiky. So anyway, if this is something you'd be interested in seeing a lot more of, and sometimes 10 times worse, hit that subscribe button, folks. And if you're a regular viewer and you want to support me, you can buy me a coffee or comment, like, share. They all help, folks. And I would appreciate very much if you made it this far in the video. I appreciate that too. Anyway, that's going to be the end. So thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.